Hey, this is a discussion about the One Piece game that we fans want, and this is also a tag video. Oops. A tag Tekking101 and anybody else who likes One Piece or fans One Piece, the manga, the anime. I want us fans of One Piece. We all are also playing the games that come out, but this discussion what type of One Piece game, One Piece, I screwed up the line there. One Piece games that we fans want. And if any of you will make a website out of this, go ahead and put this video on that website and make your own video if you like the idea what I have for my ID type of One Piece game. This is goes for all of us. And it's a tag video. Everybody who wants to make a One Piece video and talk about the One Piece games that we fans want. We have been given enough information how to get to Raft Town. And we know how one obtains Hakim. Army observation on Congress Hakim. And we know how Devil Fruit works. So we got enough information how we can actually get to Raft Town. So let's make a One Piece game where you make your own character. That means your own character with you're saying the sea to become the Pirate King. You know, you'll be part of the worst generation. Your character you create will be part of the worst generation. Or you can, for instance, instead of creating your own character, you can play, for instance, your favorite character. You can, for instance, play as Luffy and change the story quite a bit. I don't know, you can make Luffy learn Gear Second while still in his blue. He can probably learn Haki before before or after the Grand Line if you want to go through like that. Now, a bunch of things that you can add on and change. So yeah, I mean like the focus on the true adventure of One Piece, adventure for exploring. So. Either way, we find discern a proper One Piece game, and first discussion is about character creation. Fully customize your own character. First customization, you can customize the character to look however you see fit. Creating a tall you want to creating, height, body weight, what type of body physique or muscle you want to have on them. Full on character customization to create your own character. So, and you got making have tattoos, scars, and you can also be other races. Long arm, long leg, fisherman, giant, or what was the name of that? Ort Junior, in the Marineford War arc. What race? You can be that the race as well, but first you start off as a human. Those other races, and you can also be a half-breed, or half out of two parts, half long arm and long leg, half snake man, snake. Anyway, all those races that exist in One Piece. You can be a half-breed you can be one of them or a half-breed. But those races you must unlock. And start off first as a human, and you can start off with one of the four seas. North Blue, South Blue, West Blue, and East Blue. Once you finish the game on... Well, the game will have, I don't know, 4 or 5 difficult I want. Easy, normal, hard, impossible. Easy, you unlock nothing. Normal, you unlock to start in the Grand Line. Hard, you unlock starting in the Grand Line and in the New World. And impossible cannot be unlocked unless you finish the game on normal difficulty or hard. And of course you also start when you start after you customize your character, Then you can, for instance, start. Then you can choose whether your character wants to have a devil fruit or not. It's your choice. If you want to choose a character, start off with a devil fruit, you start off with a Paramecia devil fruit or a Soen devil fruit. Not too powerful, but not too weak either. Not a strong zone, but not a weak zone. It's pretty much an average fruit. Not too powerful, but not too weak either. In power. And once you start in the Grand Line, you can just start off with the Paramecia, with the Logia devil fruit. And in the new world, you can start off with Paramecia, Logia, and Zone type devil fruit, all the way up to Ancient Zones devil fruit in the new one. But you can't start off with mythical zones. They are the only. You can only start off with a mythical zone, devil fruit, your own mythical zone, when you start playing the game, when you play it on impossible mode. So, yeah, that's when you start off full customization, your character design however you see fit. Or if you do not want him to have a random face, but want to have your face, for instance, then you can upload a picture, let it be scanned, and voila, then the character, then you can create your dream body with your face on it, and the character will also speak either with select bunch of different voices you want, or your own voice, your voice, for instance, come out of the character. If you have a headset or a microphone, a headset with a microphone or a microphone, then you say which line you actually want to say, then that means your voice comes out of your character. With your head, if you want to, or if you have a full body picture of yourself, then your entire body can be there. It's your choice. Or if you just want to have your face, and by fully customize everything else with the arm, body, the hair you want, that's up to you. Then you can build your own ship once you reach Water 7, build it from any type of wood you actually want, sign whatever you see fit. You can build from the Stronger, the Treasure Tree Adam, or the Adam one that Oro Jackson and Thousand Sun is made of. But then you must go buy on the black market if you have enough money for it, enough berries. And build your own ship there. Once you reach Water 7, you can reach Water 7 before Luffy or after Luffy have been there, after any flow when Luffy finished with any flow bits, or before that. If you don't want to create your own crew, you can for instance create your own character, be part of the Straw Hat crew. You know, and Luffy will still recruit all the other members that joins the Straw Hat Pirates, and you can be part of that crew. So, yeah. When you start off your character, you start off in one of the 4 seas, and of course there will be 4 different endings. Pirate ending, Marine ending, Revolutionary ending, Bounty Hunter ending, and Normal ending, the 5th ending. Pretty much you choose to stay on your own, do not seek adventure, do not become a Marine, or a Bounty Hunter, or a Revolutionary. When you start off the game, start off as nobody who can choose. You can choose to be a pirate, a marine, bounty hunter, or a revolutionary. But that one you cannot get until you start off in the Grand Line. So, get pirate, marine, bounty hunter, or the normal ending. In other words, you choose a normal to staying on the island in one of the 4 seas and not go out to the sea, for instance. That then, even if you do not unlock nothing. Then you can choose full customization of us, and of course we'll have a skill tree where you can fully customize your own character fighting style. You can either having fight with a sword, or with guns and swords, or fight by using a sword and throwing bullets by chanting them in arm and talking to shout their cannonball like Rayleigh did when Luffy said back to Marineford watering the Oak spell, for instance. Customization fighting style like that if you want to have him. You can also make your own sword, your own weapons. for instance. You can make your character learn how to read the polyglyph, for instance. And we know also how to obtain Hakim, either through intense trauma or through intense training. And then your character, then you can train up your army Hakim, can be trained to extremely hard levels, so you can see a glimpse into the future and counter something to knock out weaklings. And when you kill a Devil Fruit user, we know that if you have fruit in your inventory when you kill a Devil Fruit user, that fruit that is in your inventory, no fruit, becomes that Devil Fruit. You can choose to eat it for yourself or to give it to one of your crewmates. They will level up the same way as you do. You can teach them. First, if you learn how to use Hakim, you can teach your crew how to use the armored Hakim and observation and train them to become stronger. You can choose whether you want to give them a Devil Fruit or sell that Devil Fruit. So yeah, you will talk to your crew, get to know them, be in a friendship meter with them. You can even have romance with them. You can be whatever type of pirate you want. You can choose whether you want to, I don't know. You can choose, anyway, you can choose what you want. You choose what you want. You can be whatever type of pirate you want to be. A cruel pirate that go pillage and plunder and kill people, ripping out their organ, crucify their body and put their body on their head, for instance, if you want to be a pirate like that. It's your choice. Me and I'll be a bit bloody, two versions of the One Piece game, one friendly and one with more blood, gore, rape and sexual scene. You know, you go and rape, you know, something like that, full on nudity and sex scene, for instance. Because I played Dragon Age Origin and it was of course 18-year-old game, 18 plus, and why did they have that sex scene and they had their underwear on? Oh come on, they're 18-year-old who are gonna play this game, so come on. Why don't you show full on nudity, for instance? What's hard, man, in that you can actually kidnap people, sell them as slaves, tie them up and have your sex slave if you want to do that, torture people want to do, be an evil and cruel pirate as possible. You can be a good pirate or a scumbag pirate, like I said earlier. Theft, cut off your enemy's head and display them on your ship to intimidate the entire world with the organ ripped out. With a man, you fight us, we show you no mercy, and we will crucify you and torture you and rip out your organ and display you, but we will give you no mercy. You can be a pirate like that. It's your choice, for instance. You can choose. Or you can choose to, for instance, encounter Luffy before he encounters Zoro, kill him, and then you take Luffy's place, where you can become Monkey D. Luffy without the Devil Fruit, of course, which means that you can have and go around with another Devil Fruit. That means you will play the story of Luffy, pretty much everything that Luffy did. All of them that will appear in this game are only the canon type Devil Fruit, and then they make new type of Devil Fruit that can be in-game only Devil Fruit. All canon Devil Fruit, but no filler Devil Fruit. Only for the canon type of story, no filler arc or filler story. That does not belong to the original series that written in the manga. And if your ship is well beloved, if you love your ship well enough, it eventually get a that's why Walter felt that going Mary was some because she was so well beloved and almost came to life. Your ship can become something like that if it's well beloved. You can train, you can have, for instance, increased intelligence, you can full step, you want to learn and read ancient poneglyphs, for instance, shipwright, you know, you can be it like that, navigate, you can be it full customization of your character, combat stat, how you want to fight. Now let's come to the combat system. And this combat system that we have in the One Piece games that I have played is reminding of, well, a Dynasty Warrior type game, which I like to play, especially Dynasty Warrior Empire, you know, beating a bunch of other characters. Yeah, I don't mind. Devil Fruit, I don't mind a combat system like this, but it becomes too easy, you know. You can instantly beat the other characters very easy, you know. If you counter anybody's strong character that has a Logia Devil Fruit, you can actually best them, but I wanted, if you don't know how to use Hakim, you counter a Logia Devil Fruit users, they cannot be harmed. Which means they only can fight them instead if you know how to use Hakim. So, yeah, I don't know when we shall continue having this type of combat system if you agree to knock out people. I want a system where you do not have like Dynasty Warriors like this to knock out opponent, you know. Find them where you can use Armament Hakim, Observation Hakim, and Conqueror's Hakim. You know, I also like design like that a mod in Skyrim where you can have Armament Hakim, Observation Hakim, and Conqueror's Hakim. Form like that, which was actually 3. Which was actually great with trying to make something like that to make a champion when Arnhawk using automation to dodge any incoming attacks, see glimpse into the future. It's all up to you. For instance, that was our combat system I actually want when you're fighting on land. Then you have C-type combat system. Well, I play Sonic Dribbling, but I think you have the best sea combat system when you're sailing with, on the sea, for instance. Once your damaged ship reach the life of the ship or reach the red zone, you can board it and run for treasure if you want something like that. But that is not what I want. I wanted that, for instance, you can have your crewmate control the ship, and you can, for instance, let that sailing ship, and you can swing your quitter up onto enemy ship, for instance, if you want something like that. In it without this, completely having the ship become red, reaching the red, so you can actually jump on it. That is your choice, for instance, if you want that. That is what I actually want. Type of format C combat is we can swing on to jump to direct witter off to land to the enemy ship and fight the captain there and kill and take every richer they have, and you get a bounty, and depending on what you do to increase it, and your crew would also get a bounty if they do something to make them stand out. So yeah, and if you can choose whether you want to spare the ones you fight or kill them. If they are devil fruit, you can kill them to take their devil fruit, for instance, if fruit on you. And of course, login devil fruit users, if you don't know how to use Arkham, then you cannot insure them. Unless you have seawater, seawater, a weapon made of seawater, sea prism stones. or have seawater on you and use it to throw it on. I don't know if that's gonna work. If you have seawater on you, you can use that seawater to throw it at the devil fruit user, for instance. Just log your devil so you can actually injure them. It's your choice. You can choose you want to, which I said, combat system, sea route, and of course what ending to be pirate, marine, bounty hunter, revolutionary. Those are all kinds of endings that you can get. Combat system, I've gone through everything I want to talk about. I talk about character customization, gameplay, what kind of gameplay we should have, unlockables, something like that. So yeah, I think I talked about everything that I want to talk about. So yeah, it's your choice. You can choose. Also, you can, for instance, once you'll be part of the worst generation, and you can, for instance, choose join the battle at the Marineford War. You can also become a warlord, for instance. It's your choice if you want to. So I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about, the combat system and the neo combat system. Go on your own adventures. So yeah, this is a tag video, and I tag Tekking101, and then you can tag other One Piece fans as well. We'll talk about One Piece and anything like that to make a tag video. Spread it out, and if anyone who watch this video want to make a website or for instance something like that, then please do it with all of those. Put in the video for everybody that has it and make a forum so we can pretty much send in what we actually want to the people who have the right to make the One Piece games, for instance. We send them in a complete to those companies and to all of them. If we get probably enough what type of game they should make for us One Piece fans. And if any of you agree on what I have talked about the One Piece game, what I discussed right now, then if you agree with me, have it, or you have any more idea you want to add or disagree, it's up to you. So for non-customization, you can have kind of whatever you want. So I pretty much think I talked about everything I want to talk about. Okay, so this will tag you Tekking101, and I want you to make a video, and you watch this entire video until the very end, and leave a comment down below once you watched the video and watched it, and make a discussion of this I want this game if you want to, and this is a tag video that I am spreading out to anyone who is a fan of One Piece. This is a tag video if you want to make this game, and plus put in if you agree, if you have more of these you want to add to this game, for instance. It's your choice. So you can choose what you So I think I talked about everything I want to talk about, so pretty much. If you have any more idea you want to add into this, if you like my idea or dislike it, I'm not complaining. So full on we can talk about this game and everything. So yeah. And yep, so this is a tag video which I stated before. And of course I'm not necessarily a YouTuber, I'm not gonna do this often, I'm gonna do it if I feel like it. If there's something I want to talk about, anything more for instance. It's pretty much your choice and what type of map I want to have on this One Piece game. I like Tetra like Dynasty Warrior and like this. No, I don't think so. I don't want something like that. So yeah, well, you disagree to it because I don't want it, so so yeah, I think I talked everything I want to talk about, so I think I'm gonna end the video right here. It's Tyrell, I tell you Tekking101, Tekking101, and you're gonna and make a website and so we can get this. If we get enough people to talk about them, we still a format and noise the living crap out of those who have the right to make who owns the right to make the One Piece game. Let them listen to our ideas. They make a proper One Piece game, focus on the proper event. They make us sailing the sea what we fans want. If this is a game that you fans want, this type of One Piece game, you can also customize your own Jolly Roger. Fully gonna you're gonna draw it yourself in game if you want to skin that, or set the shapes already put in. You can customize it like that if you want to. If you are not skin the drawing, it's your choice. You can also even create your own type of armor that you can wear weapon and armor. You can name your weapon. And it can be actually graded, for instance. There is this one of the 12 ladies supreme weapon like the sword Mio can. You can actually have your weapon become, you can name your weapon and become a graded weapon. When you become famous, it's your choice. So yeah, I think I have everything I want to talk about, and hope you like this idea. I hope this become a great tag that spreads around, and if somebody make a website, put almost me on everybody who done this tag video. I was talking about this One Piece game, liking my ideas and add on to it. For instance, add more ideas, or if you disagree on these ideas, that spread it down. Somebody is good enough to make a website, put this video on it, and run it for we One Piece fans to get One Piece games. That if you agree with me, well, One Piece game like this, which I talked about right now, and if you agree to this, then let's make this game happen. Let's make those game creators listen to us. What One Piece games are properly made. They are main One Piece games, they are all good, but that is a proper One Piece game that needs a proper adventure, and where you can pretty much be the island you want to be, or a marine, or a bounty, and whatever, and the endings are different. Pirate ending, pretty much get to raft tail, bounty hunting ending, take down all the 4 emperors. Marine ending, take down all the 4 emperors, bounty and take down the world government, tell you beat and establish a new government. That is type of ending that you actually get. So I forgot actually those things I came at this moment. I don't have any script. All of these are these that I had on my head for a while, and I just thought that there's come more into the video pretty much. I just planned to record it. I did not plan to show my face. Just me playing this One Piece game, because when I'm gonna talk about the One Piece game, Instead of you watching me talk with my face and talk, so instead you can review this. When I'm playing this game, of course I remove the sound and everything like that, so you can only hear my voice. Well, I think that is pretty much everything I want to talk about, and Gamer Forever signing now. Gamer Forever says goodbye. Yeah. No. Oh, that is.